Last year, over 22 million tourists visited Thailand to spend time on the endless beaches or in timeless forests, and also to learn about an incredible ancient culture. Many will want to spend time with that symbol of wisdom and gentleness, an elephant. There are an estimated 3,000 domesticated elephants in Thailand, most working in the tourist industry. And the demand from tourists to see a baby elephant in particular has exploded. But this industry has an unseen dark side. Visitors may be less keen to support this trade if they knew the suffering that some of these animals endure throughout their lives. Asian elephants, one of the most intelligent animals on the planet, are a highly endangered species. In the wild, their life closely mirrors that of humans, with maturity reached in teenage years and many surviving into their 80s. Sadly, this is frequently not the case for those kept in captivity. A baby elephant is now worth around £30,000 or $48,000. This makes for a very lucrative business, encouraging forced breeding in trekking camps and also the violent theft of babies from the wild. Herd members die trying and failing to protect their young. The babies are taken from their mothers at around 1 year old, which experts around the world agree is far too young. Training starts early and is harsh. It's a very simple principle. The more tricks these babies can perform, the more money they provide. It's a process of breaking down the elephant's will, stealing its soul. Guests at grand beach hotels don't want to see a baby elephant being controlled with a large hook, so instead a nail is carefully concealed in a hand and is constantly pushed into the sensitive ear. To most, this merely looks like the animal is being gently guided or even taken for a walk. However, the telltale marks and scars that are left tell another story. This baby elephant is being forced time and time again into the sea by its mahout, clearly against its will. We don't believe tourists want to see this. Or this. And definitely not this. By 3 years old, these juvenile elephants are no longer considered cute and will be replaced in tourist areas by new babies. Most will then spend several years begging in the streets until they're old enough, at around 8 years, to be trained for a lifetime of work as a trekking elephant. This is definitely not natural beauty. It's a living hell. There is another way, an alternative for mahouts and their elephants, a place where elephants can do what would come naturally to them in the wild, communicate, socialise and bond with each other, where tourists can interact in a more natural way with these gentle giants, and where mahouts can live at one with their elephants, earning a decent salary and not be completely reliant on tips. At Boon Lott's Elephant Sanctuary, this model already exists and is so successful it continues to be fully booked more than a year in advance. This is just one of a few projects that are changing the way tourists interact with elephants. The world is changing. Attitudes are changing. Please help us to change elephant tourism, to embrace a kinder model where visitors can spend time with these wonderful animals whilst at the same time contributing to their welfare. It's a win-win situation. We thank you for being a responsible hotel, tourist or tour company, and for taking this message seriously.